Hello.
How you doing?
Hi. So we're gonna need a wall and fans and
Yes. If you have place to do pull-ups and stuff,
No.
this is going to be really useful. Obviously, Steph, like when you're doing pull-ups, you can just head outside, because it's the last bit, so we can just go out there.
okay.
Evo, what do you have pull-up wise?
Well, I'm divided because I have wings where I can hang on the bar, but then I don't have a wall. So I'm gonna do most of the stuff inside.
Yeah, and then so we're going to do the pull-ups at the end of the session. So if you want, just like Steph does, I can give you guys like a couple of minutes and you can move yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea for a few of you. Okay. So guys, yeah, if you one of the movements that I wanted to do today that you're only going to be able to do if you've got the ring is skin the cat. So if you do have rings, it'll be great if we can get those ready to do skin the cat. So you need them fairly elevated off the floor because obviously you're going to be bringing your feet all the way back round. I'm just going to mute it. If you do not have rings, that's absolutely fine. It's part of the warm-up, really. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a band, and we're going to just work on shoulder mobility, basically. I'll give you a couple of options of things that we can do, but I think it's best if you use a band or a straight object like a broomstick, so we can just work on kind of opening those shoulders up. Any questions about that, or has anyone got like ideas of how they might be able to do skin the cats? They want to run it by me.
Sorry. How? If you don't have the bar, how do you do the skin?
It's only if you've got rings, but if you don't have rings, you can use a band. Okay.
Okay.
I just realised I left my bands just inside. Right, guys, get your mats ready because we're just going to start with some mobility stuff anyway. I'm just going to grab my band and then I will be back with you. All right, guys, so hopefully you can see me on my mat at the back here. Moving a little higher so you can see my face. This. All right, I'm going to spotlight myself. Oh no, I'm already spotlighted. Too organized. All right, guys, so today I want you to start on the mat with the legs nice and wide. Okay, so sort of comfortable position, toes facing forward, and we're just going to push the hips back. Start bringing the elbows down towards the floor. Okay, tuck your head underneath. Pull through that shape for a second. And lift yourself back up. And then go again, so hips first, rolling down. Pull the elbows and hands towards the floor. Then I want you to take yourself over to the right hand side. Okay, so twisting the body across the right leg. And then rotate to the left hand side. Turn to the right. And then to the left. Going back to the middle, guys. I want you to push through the fingertips to get the chest nice and tall. Right, just lifting through the chest. You might feel it a little bit in your lower back. Then we're going to put the left hand onto the floor or fingertips onto the floor. If you're struggling to get down, guys, just rotate yourself an object. Elevate your hand. And lift the right hand all the way up so it just sits with the spine. Switch over to the other side. One more time on each side. Wow, clouds are moving so fast. ourselves back up, and this time we can move our legs in. We're going to bring ourselves down onto the mat. I think I'm going to demonstrate the next one from this position. Okay, so we're going to have the legs in front of us nice and straight. All right, guys, you're going to reach forwards with the fingertips. There, give myself a room here. We're going to bring the arms out to the side and take the feet across, touch the floor at the back. Bring yourself forwards and then reach. Okay, so it's our spinal rolls. We've done these in class many times. Don't rush. You're going to do 5, okay? And I really want you to focus on that position at the back, where your feet are over the top of your head, and feel that stretch through the kind of spine area. Get the toes all the way down to the floor. And once you're there, so you're probably already a few reps in. I want you to rotate left to right with the feet. And then bring yourself back forwards and reach, okay? So 5 reps, and then we're going to do another 5 in a moment, where we do it with straddle legs, so the legs apart. If you've already finished your 5, you can go straight into the same thing, but as you come forwards, split the legs into your straddle. So as you come forwards, straddle and reach. Okay? Roll forwards, straddle, reach. Nice guys, 5 and 5. Okay, once you've finished your 5 with the straddle, come back onto your seated position, so you're sitting on the floor with your feet in front, hands behind. Okay, we're going to lift up the hips, so make sure you plant the feet onto the floor, make sure their elbows are locked out, lift the hips, hold for 3, 2, 1, drop down, and then we're going to do the same thing again. 3, 2, 1. Got this 5 times. 2, 1, 2 more. Try to push open a little more. 3, 2, 1. And last one. 3, 2, 1. Right. We're going to do the same thing now, but we're going to open it up into a crab reach. Okay, so we're going to lift the hips first of all. We'll start with the right hand. We're going to take the right hand off the floor and reach, sweep over the body, and then reach all the way behind. Okay, so it looks like this. Hips up, right hand off the floor, sweep, open up even further, reach towards the floor, hold, and then back down over to the other side. Let's go, guys. Let's do 3 on each arm. Good. Take your time in that top position, guys. Make sure that you're balanced equally through the 3 points, 2 feet, 1 hand, and you're pushing, pushing, pushing. Good. All right, when you've done your 3, rest a second. We're going to see if I can build this into a bridge. Okay. So, guys, if you're fairly confident with this movement, you feel like you can see the wall or whatever is behind you, I want you to see if you can try and reach that fingertip down towards the floor. Okay, so exactly the same thing. Lift up with the hips, sweep, and reach, and with your fingertips, you're just going to try to reach for the floor and then back up. Okay. If you can't, don't worry. I just want you to do another couple on each side, see if you can get a little bit more range. Okay, or you can do this next to your wall, and you can reach towards the wall, which is obviously higher than the floor. If anyone can touch the floor, you're welcome to put that hand down and go into a bridge. Nice step. Guys, if you're not quite there, this is definitely something that you can work on. It should be something that we're capable of doing. Evo, your legs are a bit far away from your hips, so try and bring them a bit closer. All right, nice guys, good. Okay, we're going to flip ourselves over onto our hands in the knees position. Okay, we're just going to start by doing a little bit of scapular walk. Okay, so keep the elbows locked. We're going to draw 5 circles with the shoulders. and shrugging up, forwards, back, down. When you've done 5, you're going to go back in the other direction. Okay, so circles in the opposite direction. Try not to move your spine too much. Nice guys. Next we're going to move into our cat-cow. So still scapular movement, but now we're going to get the body involved. Okay, so as we shrug up, you're going to push the belly towards the ground, butt up, head forwards. Then as we pull around the back, we're going to tuck the belly underneath the glutes. And head is going to be looking at our knees. Okay, we're going to go through the cat-cow shape 5 times. Really focusing on the body, position and reason. Once you finish your 5th one, I want you to hold your rounded back, belly tucked under position. Drop the feet behind you, holding onto that position. So we're now in a plank. Okay, and we're going to do 5 push-ups, but nice and slow. So count yourself, chest down, 3, 2, 1, and then drive straight back up. Try not to change your body position at all. If you can't push all the way back up, guys, just drop the knees down when you get to the floor. Good, super controlled. 3, 2, 1, push back up. Nice, guys, once you finish that, give it a second. Okay, so we're going to grab our bands out now, guys. We're going to start warming up what will be the skin the cat scaling exercise, and then we're going to go through, we've got 3 movements in our part A, part B really, because A is mobility obviously. So part B is an EMOM for 12 minutes. First minute, we're going to work on shoulder taps, so that's the handstand walking drill and handstand stability drill. Second, we're going to work on L-sits, and then in the 3rd minute, we're going to work on skin the cats, or shoulder mobility. Okay, we're just going to cycle through that for 4 rounds. All right, so I'm going to write that into the chat now. Grab your bands. 1, 6 to 12 shoulder taps. 2, 15-second L-sit. 3, 1 to 2, skin the cat. Right. So guys, in the skin the cat, we take the shoulders with the full extension all the way around. Obviously in the skin the cat itself, we're loading it with our body. Okay, so we're pulling the body through and down. We're going to do the similar sort of thing with the band, which is our dislocates. So start with a little bit of tension in the band, with the hands quite wide, keep the elbows straight. You're going to rotate all the way around, touch the back, and then come back through. Okay, you're going to do this 3 times, and then you're going to narrow your grip. Okay, still make sure there's tension in the band. And you're going to keep narrowing that grip in until you get to a point where it feels pretty sticky. You can also obviously use like a broomstick or something if you want. Nice, so if you're fairly flexible, you might want to keep narrowing those hands in until you get to a point where it's tough. If you feel your back start to bend in order to compensate, but this is where you need to stop, okay? Okay, Carolus, you're going to need the rings relatively high for this exercise, so about head height, between shoulders and head is good. Okay, good guys. So once you've found that sticky spot with the band, this is where we're going to be working for our skin the cat drills, okay? You can do it in a standing position, but today, preferably, I want you to do it in a seated position, okay, with the chest nice and upright. So you're going to be starting with the band by your knees, okay? Rotating all the way around, making sure that you keep the chest in the same position. Okay, so pull the belly in, make sure you're engaged. If you're doing skin the cat, so I know Narissa and Carolus, I'm just going to bring you guys a bit closer to me on the screen. So you want to start in your tuck position, yeah? Keeping the knees nice and close to the body as you rotate around, and then let the hips pull you down. As there's two of you, you can help each other on the way back up if you want to. So Carol, it's like whilst Narissa is rotating all the way around, just put your hands on her, just by her knees and her lower back. So you've got two hands on, and you can just guide her in and out of the position. I'm just gonna watch them do that. Okay, good. Carolus, lift the rings much higher up, so it's like by your head height, and that will give you more space to get your feet further around. Yeah, and for Narissa as well, it's fine. You don't need much space at the top because you should be keeping your body fairly tucked. Okay. Get much further around, so drop the hips and bring the feet forwards. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, better. And even further is fine. Okay, I want you to experiment with that. All right, so this is our skin the cat or shoulder mobility exercise. Everyone happy? Okay, good. So the L sit, we'll go to that because it's a bit simpler now. So seated position. Okay, making sure the chest stays upright. Okay, so you're in an L position here. You're going to put your fingers by your knees. Okay, pull the shoulders back to keep that back nice and flat. You're going to squeeze the quads and lift the feet slightly off the floor. So if you squeeze your quads really hard, you should notice that it lifts your feet up off the floor anyway. From that position, I want you to compress the legs up. Okay. Let's have a look at your L sits.
Are we lifting ourselves up as well?
Yes.
Just our legs?
Oh no, not the butt, just the legs.
Oh, cool.
So you're coming from this angle to this angle. Either just hold it up there, so lift and hold. Hold, and now bring your chest slightly further forward. So I don't want, at the minute, when you lift your legs up, your chest goes like this. But I want you to hold the chest still and lift the legs. Does it feel hard, Ivo? Okay, good. Nick, as well, it's going to be a hold in that position, yeah, rather than up now. Okay, good. You're going to hold for 15 seconds. So when I give you the 3, 2, 1, guys, I expect you to be ready, and I will be timing that 15 seconds. If you struggle, so if that whole 15 seconds is too much, I don't want you to drop your legs onto the floor. Okay, what I want you to do is bring your knees into this tucked position. Okay, and for 15 seconds, you're going to work on extending and then dropping back to that knee position. Okay, so we're not relaxing, we're just making it easier. Okay, happy? All right, last exercise is our shoulder taps. So for this, guys, we're going to start with a wall walk. Okay, remember that plank position that we practiced not too long ago? So we're going to find this plank position with our toes just in front of the wall. All right, so making sure that we're pushing the shoulders up. We're tucking the belly away from the floor. Then we're going to walk the feet up the wall. Okay, once we've reached the top position as high as we can go, then we're going to walk the hands in one at a time, shift and lift. Make sure you press the top of the feet onto the wall, squeeze the quads, and lift up. Tucking your head. Give it a go, guys, first. Let's explore this position. Okay, legs together, you vote. Yeah, that's it. Tuck the head. Tuck the head, look at the wall. Nice. Nick, pull the elbows in. Okay, good. So Nick, elbows are here, whereas I want elbows more like this, yeah. So just that rotation that we often talk about. Okay, good. Okay, guys, so the second part of obviously our shoulder taps is learning how to shift and lift your weight from one side of the body to the other. So we're just going to do this in a plank shape. Well, I'll demonstrate in a plank shape. When we're in a plank shape or a wall walk or whatever the hell it is, we've got 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. when we shift and change that, we actually have to move before we lift our hand up off the floor. Imagine it like, I don't know, like a structure with 4 points. If you just whip one of them out, it's going to fall over, right? Because what you haven't done is restabilize it before you take that. There's a word for it and it's gone out of my brain. Anyway, so in my plank position, before I take my hand off the floor, I'm not just going to whip it out, right? That doesn't make sense. I'm going to shift my weight over. I'm going to feel the weight in that left hand. Then I'm going to take my right hand off the floor. Okay? Same when I go over to the other side. All right? So this is what most people don't get when they do shoulder taps or handstand walking. Okay? When you're up against that wall, I'll demonstrate the wall. First thing you do is shift, then you gently lift. Okay, that way I can balance and hold for a longer period of time. I'm in control of the movement. Okay, so practice your shift and lift. So you can do it in plank if you feel comfortable with that, or you can go straight onto the wall if you're comfortable with that. Okay, I don't really care if you just lift it up. Touch your shoulder, touch your hip, it doesn't really matter as long as it's in control. Good, you can do it on the wall as well, but without like going all the way up, that's also fine.
So it's 6 to 12 of those ones, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna let you pick the number based on the level of difficulty. Nick, you're shifting your hips, but your feet are staying exactly where they are. So you end up in like a banana shape. So what I'm going to tell you to do is actually shift everything, including the feet. Okay. Anyone else wanna? You can separate your feet out, Nick. They don't have to be locked together for this one. Okay, good. Just try to move the feet as you move the hips. So don't let them get stuck on the wall. It's a little bit easier if you have this part of your foot on the wall, whereas if you're like this, you're using your toes to like kind of clamp onto the wall so they don't want to move. All right, I think we're ready for our EMOM now, guys. Focus on quality. So yeah, I've put 6 to 12 on the shoulder taps because if you're picking something that's a little bit more challenging, drop the number of reps down and focus on getting it right. For the ELSA, it's 15 seconds, which I will time for you. And for the skin the cat, if you're on the rings, it's going to be 1 to 2. If you're using the band, I want you to do maybe 10 to 12 rotations.
Sorry, this might be a silly question, but so we do all of those things within a minute, yeah?
No. Every minute, we'll do a different one.
Okay, so every minute we do shoulder taps, and then second minutes we do, okay.
Exactly, yeah. I'll talk you through it as we go. All right, so minute 1, guys, is the shoulder taps. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Guys, don't rush, got a whole minute, it's loads and loads of time. Nick, remember what I said about the feet? Nice, Steph. If you feel yourself getting tired, you can always come down and head back up again. Good job, guys. As long as you're feeling the shift and lift, you can slowly take your hand off the floor if you want to kind of make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, you've got 20 seconds, then we're on L sit. So Narissa and Carlos, do this one on the floor just to give your wrists a little bit of a break as well. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, legs up, guys. Either knees up or legs up. Hold, point the toes. Good, guys. I am counting. Point the toes, Nick. I can see the bottom of your feet. Nice. Keep holding, guys. Keep there, keep there, keep there. And rest. Nice. You get a nice long 45-second rest, and then we're into our skin the cat. If you're doing the rotations, 10 to 12, I want you to try and keep moving on it, all right? So that you start to feel that shoulder burn, because your shoulders are working. So as well as a mobility exercise, it is going to start to burn some of your muscles up as well. Okay, 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. All the way around, nice and smooth. Try and think about squeezing the shoulders back as you go. Good, Carolus. Remember to come all the way around. Tuck the knees in if you need more space. So hips should be down towards the floor. Hips down, hips down, hips down. Okay, good job, guys. Carolus, I want you to get further through, okay? So bring your feet forwards so that you end up almost in like an L-sit position at the front, but obviously with the shoulders in reverse. Okay, 10 seconds, guys, and then we're back to shoulder taps. 5, 3, 2, 1, and shoulder taps, round 2. Good job, guys. Remember those elbows, lock, screw, whatever you want to say, them into place. Okay. And try to avoid bending your body too much. You want to kind of shift. Imagine yourself like a pole, something. You're sort of shifting the whole pole. You're not bending or curving too much. All right, guys, get ready for L-sit. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift. Lift. Chest forwards. Legs long. That's it. Point the toes. Squeeze the quads. Nick, sit forwards with your chest more. I want you to be compressing through your core, so you're fighting forwards. And rest. So yeah, Nick, with that position there where you were sort of with your hands off the floor, it's very difficult to stay compressed. So it's good to keep these like elastics there so that you can think about squeezing. Basically, I'd rather your legs were higher than your hands off the floor. All right, 10 seconds. What's next? Sorry, skin cuts. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, Narissa. Good, you need a little bit more control. So really focus. One shoulder is always better than the other. That's why this exercise is good there. Guys, are those shoulders starting to burn on that banded exercise? If you're not feeling the shoulder burn, then you might want to think about slightly either bringing your hands closer in or just pull for a little bit more tension. Okay guys, 5 seconds, shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nick, feet are probably a little bit too far apart. Control, so just a slight opening of the legs. That's it. Shift and lift. Okay, good mate. If you screw the elbows and it'll be easier. Good. It's not bad at all. And it's a movement that very quickly fatigues. 10 seconds, guys, before L-sit. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's lift those legs up, guys. No, sorry, I see that you were late there. Point toes out. Point toes, that's it. Good, guys. And rest. I think this is the worst station, isn't it? It should be, if you're doing it correctly. Right. 15 seconds, and we're on round 3 of skin cats. And we have one more round. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try and get all of those rotations done in one go. Good work, Narissa. Slowly, slowly stabilize that shoulder before you lift. You all right, Narissa? Okay, once you finish this, guys, rest up, and then we have our last round of each exercise coming up. Starting with our shoulder taps in 5, 3, 2, 1. Last round, guys, let's go. Cara, let's tuck your head a little bit. Carolus, that looks relatively easy. So what I want you to do is spend more time on that hand. So either touch the shoulder and hold it for like 2 seconds, or you can reach around and touch your hips, which at the beginning is a little bit more difficult because it's more dynamic. So I would suggest trying to hold here for a second, and then if you feel comfortable, just take the hand around. Obviously we've finished now, but next time. 10 seconds, guys, and we're on L-sits. 3, 2, 1, lift up, guys. Point the toes, squeeze hard. See if you can lift a little bit higher this time, all right? Every 5 seconds, I'm gonna give you a warning. Okay, lift higher. Lift higher. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. One more station. Guys who are going to be moving to pull-up bars, if you want, you can just get going on the station now, and then once you're finished, you can move yourself to where the pull-up bar is, because that's what we're going to be working on next. Guys who are already at their pull-up station, you've still got 20 seconds of rest. All right, guys, if you're not going already, you can get going. So final dislocates or skin cats. Okay, lovely guys. All right, once you're done, so Evo, I know you're going to pull up bar as well.
What are we gonna do now?
Pull-ups and push-ups.
Okay.
Ideally as well, take your band with you, yeah?
Okay.
Or one of your kettlebells, anything that's a weighted or resistance object. I forgot to tell Steph that, but never mind.
Are we doing that 30, 20, 10 strict pull-ups and okay, cool.
Yes.
All in,
Don't worry, I'm gonna provide a scaling option as well. So but I'm just gonna wait till Steph jumps back in and then I'll go through it.
Do I need kettlebells as well?
If you basically, we're going to be doing pull-ups and push-ups, but then we're also going to be doing bicep curls and tricep dips. Okay, so you can use a plate, you can use a resistance band, you can use a kettlebell, whatever. Oh, go away. Right, come on, Steph. I might start going through it anyway because she's fairly savvy at picking stuff up. So guys, the workout is 30, 20, 10 strict pull-ups and strict handstand push-ups. Okay, so you have to work through 30 pull-ups and 30 handstand push-ups before you can move on. 30 pull-ups, then 30 handstand push-ups, 20 pull-ups, 20 handstand push-ups, 10 pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups. All right. However, every time you break, you have to complete 10 bicep curls if you drop off the pull-ups, or 10 tricep dips if you drop off the handstand push-ups. Okay. Now, this is quite a challenging workout. So I am going to expect most people are going to be scaling this down. The first thing that you're going to do, if you can do strict pull-ups and strict handstand push-ups, is adjust the rep scheme down. Okay, so for instance, 20, 10, 5. That first set should be quite a big set, but something that you feel like, okay, if I break that into 4 sets of 5, or if I break that into 4 sets of 3, I can achieve that. All right, and that's how I want you to scale it down, and then obviously the numbers should just decrease. If you cannot do the movements because you don't have the equipment, or you haven't got strict handstand push-ups yet, you're going to adjust. So for the pull-ups, obviously we can do like a ring row or a jumping eccentric. If you are doing the jumping eccentric, you're just going to have to keep moving. As soon as you rest, then you do your bicep curls. For the handstand push-ups, you can do downward dog push-ups or just regular push-ups. Okay. Any questions on the workout?
I don't have a place to put my legs. Should I do just regular shall I just do them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Are the handstand push-up kipping?
No, it's supposed to be strict work, strength. Okay. What you can do, Narissa, is you can put a mat underneath so you can slightly elevate yourself.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Anyone else got a question?
Yeah, sorry, I think I was disconnected while you explained it. Could you just quickly, what was the order of what we were doing?
I'm going to repost it in here.
Thank
you.
Thanks.
Can you see it now? Have you got questions, Steph, about scaling anything? Okay, Steph, I want you to stick with strict pull-ups as much as you can, okay? But obviously, as I've said, adjust the reps down. So you might not be doing the same number of reps for each movement, guys. Say you're doing strict pull-ups that you've reduced the number right down, but actually you're doing downward dog push-ups and those are quite easy for you. Then maybe you're going to do 30, 20, 10 on the downward dog, but you're going to do 15, 10, 5 on the pull-ups or something like this, yeah? Okay, so everyone should have it in their head what they're doing numbers-wise. you should also be having a little think about how am I going to break this down, because what you do not want to be doing is end up doing 1 pull-up at a time and then having to do 10 bicep curls in between every pull-up. Okay, this is how this workout works. All right,
So
it's gonna fit. Sorry, go on.
Every time we break, we have to.
Yes, every time, and it's going to fatigue you a lot. So
Okay,
if you're using a weight for your bicep curls, guys, make sure it's super light. So Narissa and Carolus, for you guys, I would suggest using like maybe your 5 kilo plate or something like this, maybe 10 kilo plate for Carolus, but don't go too heavy. If you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell, guys, make sure, or resistance band, make sure that it's not super heavy.
Yeah, because this is 16, and I'm sure I can't even do one. So.
So what you could do though is you could use both, so hold it with both hands like this, so it's not too heavy. Yeah. If you're finding that doing 10 with that is too much, then maybe just do 5 or something. Yeah.
I reckon you're good, Evo, to be honest.
You reckon what, sorry?
I reckon Evo's good on a 16, just pumping them out.
Okay guys, I'm very quickly just going to go through the movements just so everyone's clear on what they are, and then we'll get going. So guys, for your whatever pull-up you're doing, I want you to jump up. Got my rings. Can you see my rings? Nice. I want you to do a couple of scapular pull-ups, okay, or scapular rows if you're doing a row, and then I want you to just do 1 or 2 pull-ups, engage the scapula, drive yourself to the top. Oh, Evo, I love this. Yep, a few scapular pull-ups and then just 1 or 2. Nice, don't do too many. Jump yourself off, find your piece of equipment that you're going to be doing your bicep curls with. Okay, try and keep the elbows locked into the body and then just lift the hands up towards the shoulders. Practice 5 of your bicep curls. Good, and then guys, it's onto our downward dog push-ups or strict handstand push-ups if you're doing these. So we're going to start in the downward dog shape with the head tucked underneath. Then we're going to push the head forward, so we're going to open the shoulder joint, look at our hands, and then bend the elbows. Head touches the floor and you push straight back up. Make sure that you don't put the weight into your head. You need to keep the weight in your hands so you can push. Good. And then our final exercise is our tricep dip. So whether you're using a bench for this, guys, or the edge of a seat or something like that. Feet are going to be out in front, fingers facing forwards and curled underneath the bench or the object, and your butt is going to drop down in front, and you're going to drive straight back up to the top. Oh, Eva, a nice unstable tricep dip. Good, yeah, Steph, you can use the edge of the bar. No, lovely. You might want to use the bottom rung. Oh, can you not use a sofa or something, Nick? It's probably a bit easier. Nice, Carolus, that's it. Yeah, use that. Just put it up against the sides so it doesn't wobble. Nice, guys. All right, these are our exercises. I was going to give you 20 minutes. We're a bit short on time now, so unless anyone has any questions, I'm gonna get the clock going. You have to complete your 30 pull-ups first, okay, and then you're going to do 30 handstand push-ups. Any final questions before we begin? No. All right, ready, guys. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull-ups to start. Be smart, guys. Don't do a max set, all right? That is not what you want to be doing. Remember to adjust those numbers to suit your level right now. It shouldn't be any more than like 2 to 3 times your max set, really. Nice. Nice, guys. Good. All right. Back to that pull-up bar. Try not to give you. Evo's suddenly working out how horrible this workout is.
I just can't do it.
I know, it's just going to burn your arms out. So
I haven't been doing this for a month.
adjust the number of reps down, because you can always increase week on week, because we're going to be doing similar stuff. Okay. Nick, did you do 30? Nick, did you do 30 pull-ups? Nice, Evo.
Even funnier is I have my mom look into the window. It's like, what the hell is going on there?
I done 25 first set.
Oh, nice. That's good. Very good. Nick, why don't you put so you have one parallel behind you, and you put your hands on the edge of it like that. Yeah, it's better. Nice, guys. Keep it moving. Okay, so as soon as you've done your first set of pull-ups, once you complete the set, you don't have to do the bicep curls afterwards. As soon as it's finished, you just go straight into your push-up movement, okay? So only when you break that you have to do your nice there. Good, and remember, don't rush. So after you finish your bicep curls or your tricep dips, just wait for that kind of burn to subside. Give yourself time. Nicely, very good. Good work, Steph. That's it. Guys, you're just coming up to the 4-minute mark. Pretty much everyone is on that first round of push-ups, or maybe even that second round of pull-ups. Steph, head to the 4 a.m. Pony times the floor doesn't count. I know that trick. So Evo, after you do your push-ups, you're supposed to do the tricep dips. So in between your push-ups, tricep dips, and in between your pull-ups, bicep curls, yeah? Nice, sir. Nick, make sure you're getting full elbow extension at the bottom. Nice, mate. That's better. 5 minutes gone, guys. Really good job. Push-ups are generally a little bit easier, so hopefully you can get those done and get back onto round 2 of the pull-ups. Good. Try not to relax the hands. Oh, that's better. Treat it like a bench press almost. Hit the bottom and drive. push-ups, guys. Good. Steph, where are we at? Round 2 pull-ups. Nice. Good work, Evo. So once you finish the push-ups, go straight into round 2 pull-ups. Nick's on round 2 push-ups. Well done, mate. Are you doing full push-ups or are you doing a little bit elevated?
I've got a pillow on the ground.
Okay, nice. Maybe on the last set, see if you can drop it down.
Might as well go deficit while I'm at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Evo, keep your feet off the floor until your elbows are locked and then put them down, yeah, to do your next one. Don't lose tension, Carolis. At the bottom, you're relaxing. Nice, Evo, that's the one. Come on, Steph. Say goodbye to your arms for the rest of the week. That's it, Evo. Let's go, Carls. Nice work, Narissa. So, guys, when we get to that point of fatigue, this is really good learning curve. How long do I need to recover before I can do another set? What is the maximum number of reps I can do in a set before I die? Okay, and it's teaching you this. Great work, everyone. Let's go, Evo. Go on, Nick. Great, Evo on second round of push-ups. Okay, Narissa, is this second round of pull-ups? Nice, good. Narissa and Carolis, you need to get a move on now, so maybe drop your reps down a little bit if you need to. Or all the way to the top as well. Nice, Steph. Steph back onto push-ups for round 2, lovely. Nick's on pull-ups round 3, let's go, mate. Can he finish it off? I can see those knees coming up. Keep it strict. Nice, Carolis. Go on, Narissa, let's go. Good work. Nice, Evo, as well. Oh. Nick, you got to keep it strict though, yeah? Okay. I'm excited to see this. Couple of cushions under there, nice. Good work, Evo. Nice stuff. Come on, guys. Carolis, let's get going on these pull-ups. Hey, well done, Evo. 10 minutes in, team. You've got 5 minutes left.
To do what? I finished.
To relax, Evo.
This is terrible.
Nick's got his power. I'm going to spotlight this. If you, Evo, stay here and watch Nick do his parallel handstand push-ups. Nice. Oh, yes, mate. How many did you do? 2. 1. Okay, maybe grab another couple of cushions. Why are you doing bicep curls on your push-ups? You should be doing dips. Yeah, just do it on the side. Oh, yes, Carolus. Come on, Steph. Good work, guys. You've got 3.5 minutes to go.
I gotta go. Thank you.
Okay, see you later, Evo. Nice work, Larissa. And good work, Steph. Let's finish up. Really good stuff. Nick done. Good job, mate. 12 minutes. Steph done. Nice. 12 minutes as well. Okay, Larissa and Carolus, where are we at? Second round of push-ups.
I'm done, but I scaled the reps down.
Okay, good. Good work, Larissa. Carolus, where are you at?
Oh, it's 7 more.
7 more. Okay, let's do it.
He swapped a 5 kg plate to 21.
He reduced the weight down.
Now he increased the weight so that the plate is thicker, and he would not allow that.
Come on, Carolus. Yes, mate. Is that it? Finish? Nice. All right, guys. Let's have a little stretch. How did you find that workout? Did anyone do it RX? Like the weight? Not the weight. Sorry. The reps RX, or did everyone modify? What did you modify it to, you guys? Talk to me.
I've done 25, 13, 8.
Okay.
So we started RX, but then very quickly we modified it.
Okay. So what did you end up doing total volume?
I did 30, and then some smaller numbers.
I did 20, 10, and 5.
Okay, that's good. And Steph, how did you go?
Uh, 15, 10, 5.
Nice. Okay, and how many strict pull-ups did you do?
About half of each set was strict.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So guys, write these down. Just take a note somewhere. It's on your phone, if you're using an app, whatever, because we're going to be doing similar things to this. And what I want to do is increase the total volume week by week. Okay, so this was an important kind of learning curve of how much volume can I do right now, and then we can build on this step by step. Okay, and the rep schemes might be slightly different, and the sets might be slightly different, but what we're going to do is increase the volume. All right, so
My handstand push-ups went completely skewed at the end.
yeah.
I was like that.
Oh, so one shoulder is taking more than the other.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a little stretch, team. Let's start by bringing the arm up across to get into the triceps. switch sides. Okay, and then bring the hands out in front of you. Put the fingers towards your knees and pull back gently to get into the wrists of the arms and biceps. Lift up, take the right arm across, lock the shoulder down, and then pull across the forearm area to stretch the shoulder. Across the shoulder as well, stretch into the neck. And then switch arms, so shoulder locks down. Hands together into the fingers, stretch up, pushing the palm of the hand to the sky. Take it across the left and push your hip and your shoulder out to the side and rotate to the left. And then back to the middle and across to the right. Push the left shoulder up, out, and switch to the right. Back to the middle. Bring the hands forward, palms facing in now, and push your back. Alright, relax, shake it out, roll the wrists. Good job on the gymnastics, guys. And I will see you probably next week.
Thanks,
Good.
good workout.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Elle. Bye.